Okay, here we go. We got Olafson from the chat. Gonna be playing Shaco jungle. It seems like they're gonna have a Katarina mid, an ADC Samira, a Morgana support, and a Mundo top lane. They're gonna be going against a Darius top, a Hecarim jungle, a Ari mid, and a Jhin and Senna bot lane.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
So it seems from the score that we saw, it did seem that their team did crush the enemy team. So one mistake I see you starting off with, this ward should 100% be in this bush. 100% of the time, you always want the ward in the bush. And the reason for that is that getting the ward in this bush will defend you from any invades. Okay, so let me go back to this. Starting on Shaco jungle, depending on what side you're starting on, you want to put a box and a ward on the opposite side. So if you're starting top side, you should run straight to bot side, put a ward here, and put a box here. If they were to walk into your jungle and hit the box, you're like, oh my god, Shaco's still starting on bot side. So they're going to invade you if they want to invade, which you will see them invading because you have a ward there, right? So because of that, you want to ward the opposite side and then start the other side. If they invade you and take your buffs, you have the ability to know that they're still in your jungle to go and take their red buff. So this ward should definitely be in this bush, and you should place a box here at 30 seconds. About 35 seconds is the latest you want to place a box, because if you don't place it at 35 seconds, you won't have a box to start the camp. Like, this box is a little late. You're gonna see on this that you won't be able to get 3 boxes up in time for your camp.
Why so serious?
Minions have swarmed.
See, 1 box and 2 box. See, if you would have placed this box earlier, this would have 3 boxes on it right now. But as you can see, you still have 13 seconds on a box, so you only get 2 boxes down. Something to keep in mind, Olafson. So you see they started bot side. Their Senna really put them far behind. She missed an entire wave of CFs for some reason. What the fuck happened? She waited for the fucking things to miss an entire fucking thing. Okay, interesting. So right now you should see that they started bot side because you saw they came to lane late. So you know they're starting on blue. Right now you could be invading their jungle to take their red. Usually Hecarims will hard clear everything because they can't gank early. So I would do blue and immediately go to their red if I were you. No, 35 seconds is the best time. This Q was terrible. Never Q here. This is like a big range you're missing. You basically got a free kill here because this person was trolling and walked up. So yeah, always walk to this to Q over this or Q here. Queuing here does nothing for you. You're getting a gank on the top side. It's fine. You should be paying attention to mid to see that he doesn't have red buff yet. Knowing that he doesn't have red buff means that he hasn't cleared his top side jungle. And you know that your bot side is clear too. Good gank. Good awareness. So here I would be doing the crab. Yep. Nice, nice. And then moving over to my bot side jungle to clear that. You see that Jin's low in bot side. Not much you can do right now. Higher low, it's going to be hard to kill people like that, especially without Ignite, but dang it. So you actually were so carried by this Morgana here. She hit the Q on the fucking Senna in the bush, and she gave you Black Shield. That was really well played by her. But Good job walking down. I personally would see that and be like, no, that's not bad. At least in my elo, you know. Now we're just farming for a little bit. You're gonna have a lot of gold, aren't you? Gonna be like 2k. I don't know how to see the gold. Yeah, you had about 2k. So you the bot side. You can't really do anything with top right now. You already soloed it. It's nice. So right now, you saw him on bot side. You don't know what camps of his are up, and you don't know exactly where he is. So this is a good gank to take. She feels safe here. She has ult too. She feels safe here though because he's here, but you both can jump on her much easier than she can like get help from him. She's probably just gonna R away for the most part, but you should get a lot of damage on her, if not kill her. Yeah. And she did. Nice. Good fucking shit. Nice work. Gromp is so AIDS, dude. You should use your smite on that Gromp. You never want to stack up to smites. You would have gotten through it 450 HP faster, and your smite would be coming up soon. You're never gonna get them on the tower like this. No reason to try to do something like that. Especially since she knows you're here. Yeah. Like, you could have your clone up to, like, go do this. Do you have wards up? Do you have your freaking passive up? Or, sorry, your ward up? You have 2 wards available. 1, you should have red trinket by now. On your first back, you should get red trinket. But 2, you have 2 wards up. Whenever you queue over this, you should put a ward here while going into them. And then you would know that the Hecarim was on that just a second ago. So make sure to always remember red trinket on your first back as Shaco, and then use stealth wards if you like have stealth ward. I know you're hyper focused on kills and such, but I mean vision can help you get kills. So also, this smite was on cooldown. Oh wait, no, you already. Oh yeah, your smite was on cooldown for a long time. If you would have used smite here, you would have had a blue smite for this to 900 damage it instead of a 450 damage it. So make sure to keep your smites going. Make sure never to go over 1 smite. Always have 1 smite down. What the fuck? Okay, so because of this ward, you saw this, and your idea was to go bot lane. That's a good idea. Very like perceptive for you to start running bot lane instead of like going to your top side jungle. Not to mention drag is up, so it's important to win this fight down here. But yeah, now your ult's up, so you can get a free dragon. You should have red trinket, but you still don't. You didn't even use your wards yet, because you could red trinket this, and you could see that there are 2 wards here for some reason. But it didn't really matter. That's pretty unlucky. Not really much you could do besides like not go for that. But you agreed for it. So keep in mind not to do things like that, especially when you're 5-0. You do not need plated steel caps. You should never be... You're a very slippery champion. You don't need extra defenses. Your defenses are in your abilities. Lucidity boots would be basically the same efficiency as this item, because you would be getting 20 CDR or 20 ability haste, which would allow for you to use your Q more often. Might have gotten out there if you had 20 more CDR. Let's see. So your Q would be up now. So you would be able to Q up here. Also, that was a short Q. You should have queued up here if you're going to Q like that. Or even Q backwards. Because you didn't see them pushing up to you. But yeah, 20 CDR is really important. I mean, at this point, you wouldn't have survived if you didn't have the plated steel caps, right? Oh wait, you got them now. Oh, you didn't even get them yet. Never mind. Actually, no, you would have lucidity boots because they don't cost as much as plated steel caps. But yeah, is Q max legit? Why the fuck are you Q max? I didn't even fucking notice. Why are you Q max? Oh, Olafson. What? Buddy. Why are you Q max? All of this is fucking irrelevant. You understand that, right? Because you are Q max. Q doesn't give you damage, especially as AP. But like, you would have killed her there much earlier if you were E max. I mean, you wouldn't have gotten there to her because your Q wouldn't have given you enough stealth, right? You would have been turned on faster. But like, that you would have killed her. I mean, in the end, it would fucking kill her anyway. But like, yeah, why are you Q max? Fuck, dude. Oh my god. Why are you Q max? Oh god. No Q max, please. 2 points W, max E. That's what you should be doing. It's longer, so it's easier to gank. Then put like 3 points in Q. That's what people used to do. You don't need a max Q. People used to put 3 points in Q to give a longer stealth rate. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. But they never max Q. Maxing Q is a terrible idea. You lose out on so much early game damage. So much early game damage. Like a ton of early game damage that Shaco needs to scale harder. You need a snowball. Having a longer stealth and less damage doesn't help you snowball. I mean, this game is pretty much a stop now because like you guys are so much further ahead. Things you could be doing are warding, since you haven't fucking used your ward steal this game. That's a good R. You need to upgrade this trinket, my dude. You need to upgrade the trinket. Do not, please, for the love of God, do not go Cosmic Drive. Cosmic Drive is absolutely so bad. Like, Cosmic Drive is so bad on Shaco. Shaco can't proc Cosmic Drive fast enough. You max Q after you max E as AD Shaco. As AD Shaco, you can put 2 points in W to help you clear jungle camps faster, but then you max E and then you max Q. Okay, but the Cosmic Drive is bad for this specific reason. You cannot proc 3 parts of Cosmic Drive fast enough for it to matter for you. There's so many other items you can go, like you can go Zonya's, you can go Horizon Focus, you can go Shadow Flame if you want, you can go Demonic Embrace if you want. Honestly, like fucking... God, her Black Shields are really good. They're like very much thought out. When you do that, you want to R backwards so your clone is closer to them. Like this clone could be like right here. Yeah. But if whenever you Q like that, you want to have your cursor here so that your clone goes here. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, it's a different server, so everything's loud. But yeah, people don't I don't think you max Q as AD Shaco either. I think you still max E first. You can do like 3 points Q. Like I said, people used to do 3 points Q. I don't know if they still do it, but yeah. Clearing your jungle. You finally used your wards. I'm gonna go back. Please don't go Cosmic Drive. Please never go Cosmic Drive. Please. Please, please, please. See, the problem with Cosmic Drive needs you to stay in combat to use your abilities, right? But if you're using your E to proc Cosmic Drive, how are you going to benefit from the AP from Cosmic Drive? You know what I mean? 2 points W and then max E and then Q. The passive of this item is bad on Shaco because he needs all of his abilities to proc it in general along with auto attack, but you shouldn't be in melee range to proc it. So this item isn't very good on Shaco. You know what I mean? You need to you won't have abilities up when you proc this to make effect out of it. So this item is just bad on Shaco. Like, can I see how much you actually get? No, you can't see, like, how much time it's active or something. But I'm gonna... Like, what use are you getting out of AP here from Cosmic Drive, you know? Your E is already as slow. So, like, you don't need the extra movement speed, really. You lose Cosmic Drive, so it doesn't even matter on that guy and running away from him. It just... I don't even know if boxes, like, keep you in combat. But, like, you don't have it procced here. So, like, yeah, you're just not getting much use out of Cosmic Drive. Like, 1,000 gold worth of effectiveness isn't being utilized. Doesn't box proc multiple times for Cosmic Drive? Only one box will only proc one part of Cosmic Drive. Because think of it like this, why doesn't Spell Thieves proc 3 times from one box, you know? It's the same thing. There's just some things to keep in mind, my dude. So far, use your ward trinket if you're going to keep ward trinket. Get a red trinket on your first back. It's really important for jungle to have red trinket. 3, go lucidity over plated steel caps because you don't really need the effectiveness of plated steel caps because no one should be attacking you. The summoner cooldown and the regular cooldown are more effective on Shaco, and they cost what, 150 less? 4th, Cosmic Drive is awful on Shaco specifically. He can't make use out of the passive very well, so I wouldn't go Cosmic Drive. I would go Zhonya's, Horizon, Namakan, Rabadon's, even, like, just anything but Cosmic Drive. Oh, and 5th, don't fucking max Q on AP Shaco. Please, for the love of God, don't max Q. See, that was a good R. You R'd into them. Like, what effectiveness were you using there out of Cosmic Drive? Your E isn't up, so you can't E to use Cosmic Drive. Like, you can't Q in to use Cosmic Drive because your Q doesn't have an AP ratio. Your W needs to, like, someone needs to walk into it to get AP ratio out of that, you know? So like those are some important things to like think about whenever you're playing against, or whenever you think of the items you want to buy. What's the ideal CDR? 70. What is your rune setup? Can I see that somewhere? How do I see your runes? Yeah, your runes are fine. Your runes are completely fine. But like you've been sitting on your 86 CDR after buying this, or sorry, after buying this. Like this 30 CDR, like it's not worth. It's not the same item as like it was before preseason ended, you know? It's just not the same item. So I wouldn't suggest ever going Cosmic Drive and Shaco. I wouldn't suggest going plated steel caps and Shaco. I understand you want to like be efficient, but Shaco isn't efficient in the same ways as other champions are. But yeah, bud, you did really well overall. Your perception of where to be on the map was pretty good. I just think you need to clean up some small things and like you'll be able to like carry better. See, if you want to max Q, or sorry, if you want points in Q, go 3 points in Q, okay? That's fine. And then max E. But then max W after that. Don't 5 points Q. Can I show some good Shaco builds? Sure, bud. Okay, the one thing that's fucked right now is that Horizon Focus would be a great item from Shaco, but Shaco's boxes and Shaco's R don't proc Horizon at the moment. So the most likely build that you'll go is Liandry's, Lucidity Boots, Horizon Focus, Zanya's, Rabadon's, or Void Staff. It's bugged. But Horizon Focus is still fine to go because Shaco's E. So Horizon Focus reads any immobilizing or slowing abilities will proc Horizon Focus, right? But that there's also a subtext that says the damaging ability that applies it also gets 10% damage increase. So Shaco's E, which will do like 300 damage mid-game, is increased by 30 damage from Horizon Focus. Which isn't insane, but it's still worth. But that increases the Liandry's burn, that increases box auto attacks, but Liandry Horizon Focus should be proccing on Shaco's W and R. Currently it doesn't. But yeah, overall, you did really well, Olafson. You had great perception and map awareness of where you should be. 5 points that you need to make better on. 1, don't max Q. 3 points is like the max you should put in Q ever. I would put 2 points in W and then max E and then max W. But if you really want 3 points in Q to help you gank early, go for it. 2, use your stealth ward if you're going to keep stealth ward. If not, on your very first back, get red trinket and scan whenever you're in river. 3, never go to plated steel caps. Go Lucidity Boots or Sork Boots. Most likely Lucidity because you'll need that 10 to 20% more CDR. Never go plated steel caps because your like slipperiness is the effectiveness that you're going to get out of them, which you need the ability power for that. Or, I'm sorry, ability haste for that. Plus they're cheaper. Never go Cosmic Drive. Or 4, never go Cosmic Drive because Cosmic Drive you need to proc 3 times, and then you basically have nothing as Shaco. So you won't really get any use out of Cosmic Drive. Was that 5 or was that 4? So never Q-Max 1. Ward Red Trinket 2. No played Steel Caps 3. No Cosmic Drive 4. What was the 5th one? There's a 5th one. What was the 5th one? Fuck. Smite. Never, always use your smite. Never go 2 cap smite. Always use your smite to make sure at least one of them is on cooldown, because you need your blue smite up as soon as possible. As soon as someone hits as soon as someone's jungle item goes away, they are most likely going to do dragon, and if they're going to do dragon, you need to have your blue smite up to be able to secure it if you can. A build you can run, I would say Leandri's, Lucidity Boots, Horizon Focus, even though it's bugged. Then Zhonya's, Rabadon's, Namacon, or Void Staff, whatever you need that game. If you have 3 AP champs on your team, go Void Staff into Zhonya's. If you are the only AP, then go Rabadon's into Zhonya's. If you need more survivability, go Zhonya's into Namacon. If you need something, or if the enemy team has a lot of healing, go Oblivion Orb into Zhonya's. So it's really up to you. Demonic Embrace is probably better than Horizon Focus at the moment until they fix the Horizon Focus bug on Shaco's boxes and R. But for the most part, Shaco's boxes, or Demonic Embrace, I don't think is very good, because 1, it doesn't give you much AP, and 2, you don't really go for tanky champions. If the enemy team is 5 tanks, then go Demonic Focus over... I'm sorry, go Demonic Embrace over Horizon Focus. Morello's never worth building completely. Not on Shaco. On champions who can full apply it over and over again, it's good. But Shaco can't really make super, like, too much use out of it. I finished Namacon as support because it's just, like, enough gold to, like, finish it, and I don't need that much damage. Recently, I've been going Zonya's 3rd item, or 2nd item on Shaco support, though. I don't see... Shaco doesn't get much damage out of just AP. Just flat AP. So going Namacon doesn't give him much damage. I would prefer to go Zonya's for slipperiness, or Void Staff or Rabadon's for actual damage.